The people of Regina really love their library. Before we closed, people had checked out approximately 130,000 items of ours. With that many items out, it's not as simple as just throwing open our book return slots and allowing people to come and start throwing stuff in. We're hoping to allow people to start returning materials so that we can process them and get them ready for our next round of service, which will be to allow or offer curbside holds pickup. So those people that either have things on the hold shelves now, and we've got thousands of items that were sitting on the hold shelves when we closed down. So those items are there, we're gonna have to deal with those. Plus the items that are coming back in, many of those are popular items that people are going to either already have holds on or want to put holds on. So we're going to have to process those. Plus, throughout the year, the library buys a lot of new materials every year. And we have pallets and pallets of materials that are sitting with our vendors that they're holding on to for us. But those are the new things that people are also going to want to take out as soon as they can. So we are, also looking at how we address that. Right now, we've been pushing the due dates on all materials out, several weeks. So I think right now the due dates for materials is July 15th. At this point, we have no intention of applying any fines for things that are overdue in this situation. We'll be reviewing that policy as we go forward. What we don't know are what restrictions might come with our ability to open in phase 4. We don't know when phase 4 is actually going to happen. So those are factors that add to the complexity of our planning. But understanding that our reality has shifted. This is, at least for the foreseeable future, things are not going to operate in the way that we used to. That it is a new normal. And to be able to meet the requirements of that new normal, we are likely going to have to make some, I don't want to say significant, but it's not immaterial. There will have to be changes made within our branches. We have contracted our architecture and interior design firm of record, Stantec. Stantec is going to be going to each one of our sites, working with our staff, both in physical plant who are responsible for all of our buildings, but also with some of our public service staff to look at workflow and people flow through our branches to try and figure out what changes that we need to make. As we are putting our plans in place, we actually retracted layoff notices for a number of people, and we do expect in the next few days, the next couple of weeks, as we get these plans finalized, we will be issuing recall notices for a relatively large number of our staff. Exactly how many I couldn't tell you, but we are going to need more staff to come back to run some of these services.